Hi, I'm the Moogle Man, and through sheer dumb luck you've chanced upon my channel. But fret not, walk this journey with me as I get all jobs to level 100 in Final Fantasy XIV and rank them on my completely subjective scale of funness. Let's begin. Well, if I did Scholar, you knew this one was coming up since they level next to each other. Real quick though, I'm beginning to notice a couple problems with this whole get all jobs to 100 shtick. First, leveling is really boring, and if that's all I'm doing, I find myself doing the level roulette than playing something else. Second, I'm not learning the jobs past a surface level. Like, I can go into pretty good detail about Gunbreaker. That's what I play when I do new content or have to try hard. Everything else is getting a very basic level of understanding, and I think every video I'm getting information in the comments I didn't realize before. Like, apparently Scholar can guarantee a critical hit with recitation. I never bothered using that. I just flew through the levels and called it a day. Gotta work on that as I have 5 jobs left to level to 100. Anyway, let me complain about Summoner for a couple minutes. So, as I say in the intro, this list of mine is completely subjective. It is entirely how I personally feel about the jobs of Final Fantasy XIV. It isn't a tier list or a top 5 ranking for meta or anything even close. My opinion can and will be influenced by things outside of Final Fantasy XIV, such as other titles in the Final Fantasy series. Summoner in Final Fantasy XIV is a pale imitation of Summoner from Final Fantasy XI. You look at Summoner in Final Fantasy XI and you summon one of the gods of Vana'diel. From there, the avatar is by your side until death, you run out of MP, or you send it away. Walks with you, fights for you. You essentially get a gimped 7th party member. The avatar can grant buffs, use magic, attack, and all the while the summoner can cast its own spells to help out the party. Summoner in Final Fantasy XIV gets a mini-me version of the primals because they drank some of the ether left behind after a boss fight. The summons act more like individual spells than pets. For whatever reason, the carbuncle has to be active. I think lore-wise it's because the carbuncle acts as a medium for the ether or something to that effect, and you only get 5 summons out of the entire cast of the primals.
This is some bullshit.
Now in the Summoner questline, you do try and go get more summons, but Rama wasn't playing ball, so you give up until you get Bahamut. Why not let me have Odin, or Alexander, or Warrior of Light? That would be freaking cool. It is a primal, I can attune to its ether per the lore. Admittedly, my entire disdain for the job comes from it not being as awesome as it is in 11. It has a straightforward rotation, which even a retard like me can figure out. It also has res, which is very handy when it starts to hit the fan. It has all the tools it needs to be a good starter mage job without a whole lot of complication. Summoner has everything it needs to be a solid job for any beginner to pick up and feel like they're playing a mage. It's just such a disappointment compared to its predecessor. It's not dead last on my scale. Like I said, there's nothing really mechanically wrong with it, but it does come pretty close to the bottom.